What's up everybody, welcome to the Phase Reviews YouTube channel. My name is Jordan, and if you are new here, thank you for joining me, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Today on the table I have the Yoton Y3. This is an extremely small portable projector that could literally fit in a purse or a backpack, and you could take this anywhere. It's perfect for kids, it's perfect for people camping on the go, or if you're just trying to get a little bit bigger screen in a home cinema type setup. Now, in this video, I'm gonna unbox this, show you everything that comes in the package, give you my thoughts as I've used this over the past few weeks, and then let you know whether or not I think it's worth picking up and what it should be used for. Now, before we dive into things, if you're not yet, I would love to have you become a subscriber. Go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new tech reviews, and leave a comment if there's something that you want me to review in the future. But enough of that, let's dive into taking a look at the Yoton Y3. Okay, so this projector, you know, I knew it was small, but when I got it in the mail, it blew me away. Now this contains accessories and packaging. The projector is actually much smaller than this box would suggest. And just looking at the box, you get a nice full color image. All the kind of specs on the outside, to me, this says the product, the company, cares about their products, and it's presented well. So enough with packaging, let's open this sucker up and show you what comes inside. When you pop that open, you're going to see the foam in here holding the projector, and then the accessory box right there. So before we look at the projector, let me just pull out this accessory box, okay? Inside of here, you're gonna get a few different items that are pretty standard when it comes to these Amazon projectors. First and foremost is a power cord. It's a standard DC, AC to DC wall wart. It feels pretty good quality compared to some of the ones that I've seen. A decent amount of length, probably 6 feet here, 5 or 6 feet, so should be able to run it to an outlet. You're going to get a remote, and this remote looks very, very similar to every remote that comes with every electronic from China, like my sound bars and everything. They always have this exact same remote. Nothing wrong with it, but just so you're aware, it's got a D-pad, volume up and down, buttons for play, pause, fast forward, rewind. You've got your source change, your menu button, mute, and power. Okay, no batteries included with this, and really one of my only gripes with this entire product is that this case, the cover to remove on this remote is so hard. It's not your typical slide off, and I don't know why anyone would change from that tried and true design, but for this one, you just have to like hook your nail into that little slot and literally just like pull. I think I may have broke it, because did you see how easy that came off? Oh yeah, I definitely like bent the little, I don't know, the little catch right there. Poor design. It's, not the end of the world. Yeah, that totally broke off. So the remote is getting like 0 stars from me, but it'll stay on now that I like put it on and put it off. Batteries are not included. Apart from that, I mean, the remote functions well, and it's nice and compact and ergonomic. I just think the battery design was not well thought out. You should have just done a slide, but enough, I digress. So remote, and then the last thing is a nice HDMI. You're going to get 5-6 feet of length with this as well. So power, HDMI, and a remote. Not a ton of accessories, but definitely, the basics, what you need to use this product. Okay, so now let's take a look at the projector itself. It comes in this foam, and that is the projector. Like, look how small this thing is. I'm telling you guys, I knew it was a mini projector, but I didn't know it was this mini. So tiny. The only other thing in here is a user manual. It'll walk you through how to set up this product. It's not too hard, but if you want to refer to that, you can. So this is the projector, and like I said, super small. Great to give to kids if you don't want them to have one in a playroom, or have their own TV to watch cartoons on. It's also great, I think, for camping. This is going to be something that I take on the go when we go to the lake, or to on a camping trip. This would be awesome to project on a sheet on the side of a car or something like that, just because it's so small and easy to take around. It's an LED projector, so it doesn't consume much electricity, and the light source should last you for as long as you need it. The design is similar to like a full-size projector, just shrunk down. It even has the little like leveling foot, or the angling foot right here. If you twist this screw, you can twist that out, and that will allow you to kind of tip the projector up. Okay, 4 little rubber feet on the bottom. There's even a mounting hole, although I doubt anyone's mounting this in their home theater, but perhaps they are. There's a lens cover right here. On the side, I love to see this, you have manual rings for adjusting the focus and the keystone. The keystone is the angle of the sides if you're tilting the projector, and then focus, obviously. So it's cool to have those instead of like digital like I've seen in a couple lately. Around the back, you have a USB port, you have an HDMI in, you have a headphone or audio out. you have your power, and then your IR. So very simple, bare bones, one input, I guess two if you count the USB. But again, this is perfect for like a Roku stick or like a DVD player, and not like running your home theater system. On top, there's just a few different buttons. You've got power, up, down, left, right, and an OK or a select. So basically a D-pad on this. And so that's the whole projector. So let's talk about kind of my experience with using this. Now, when you power it up, it takes you directly to the main menu, and mine was in Chinese or Japanese, and so I had to kind of fumble my way. Luckily, there's icons to the settings menu and to what I assumed was the language menu, and change it to English. Now, I'm probably a little more technologically inclined than a lot of people, so just be aware, if it comes in a different language, you are going to have to try and find your way to the language menu. I don't think I could do it now if I changed it back to a different language, but there's like a settings icon. You can go there and change it. In all reality, you probably don't need to adjust the settings to be able to use this, but it would be nice if it came in English, because they're selling it on the English Amazon site. Now, plugging it into power, powering it on, everything works flawlessly. I'm going to overlay some video of me using this projector. Now, it says on the box it is native 480p, but supports up to 1080p. I imagine the 480 is like the dimensions of the menu, because the image looks great. Now, there are some drawbacks, especially in a projector this cheap and this small. The first being the lens is not the most high quality. You are going to have some blurring and aberration around the edges. That just kind of comes with the territory. If you're not hyper focused and things aren't happening like right on the edge of your screen, you probably won't notice it. This supports, it says like up to I think 100 or 120 inch screen size. In all reality, the bigger you go with this, you're going to start noticing the pixels. Some of the video I'm overlaying was shot at about 80 inches. That's probably the highest that I would go with this projector. It would probably do much better around the 60 or the 50 inch mark. Now, that being said, the picture quality was good. The colors are a little washed out as compared to a full-size projector. The blacks aren't as deep. There's not as much contrast. But again, this is a easily very sub $100 projector, and it fits in the palm of your hand. So keep all of that in mind when you're critiquing this. For the purpose, I think we put on some cartoons for my daughter. Cartoons look flawless. So again, for kids, this is gonna look fantastic. Now, if you're an adult watching like a blockbuster from Marvel, not gonna look as good as your HDTV, your flat panel, but cartoons, PowerPoint presentations, stuff like that, it's going to be fine. Now, speaking of presentations, it doesn't have a ton of lumens. It's like 100, I think, is what it says. And so you're not using this in a fully lit room. You're going to want to use this in definitely a dim or a dark environment. The internal speaker, as expected, bass is pretty much absent. The rest of the mid-range and the highs are pretty filled out. It does great for dialogue. Again, a cartoon, you're not going to have any issues. You're not going to be watching any blockbusters on this and expecting crazy good sound. Now, there is an output. You can send it to a nice Bluetooth speaker and get a full range sound if you need it. I think for the price and the portability of it, this is easily a winner in my book. Like I said, this is going in our travel bag and like our camping. This would be so fun to watch movies on. I grew up where we took like a CRT or like a 20-inch flat screen TV when we went to a cabin or like our camping or something like that, and watched like DVD quality on that kind of old TV. So watching like a 1080p movie or even a DVD on this is going to look miles better than what I had when I was a kid. And so for that reason, definitely can recommend it for that use. Should this be your main projector in your home theater setup? Probably not. A backup, a secondary, a child's projector, a child projector, absolutely. So I can highly recommend this, and if you want to pick one up, I will include a link down in the description below. You can buy through there and support the channel. I would of course love you for it. And thank you so much for watching. I'd love to have you become a subscriber, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.